AI Today in 5 for Tuesday, June 2nd, 2026. This podcast, we're going to look at 5 short stories curated by me, Tom Fox, about AI, compliance, risk management, and the greater business world. We'll give you a short 5-minute daily set of stories that you can use to think about how you can use AI in your compliance program going forward. This is one of the most interesting innovations that I have come across in all of my time in compliance. I've written a book, Upping Your Game, about the use of AI and how it will transform compliance, literally starting now and certainly by 2030. The Exposing Yourself edition. For all you prurients out there, please get the image of exposing yourself to art out of your mind, and let's look at why a compliance gap could expose your AI systems. As reported by FinTech Global, a striking paradox has emerged while 94% of compliance leaders believe existing and upcoming AI regs will prove effective. 98% report that some form of AI oversight is already in place. Fewer than 3 in 5 describe their programs as fully mature. That gap between confidence in rules and readiness to demonstrate compliance is precisely where regulators are now looking, and the stakes have sharpened considerably. So, are you exposed? You might well be. Next up, from the Hartford Business Journal, Connecticut businesses face AI compliance deadlines sweeping under new law. As of, after years of legislative stalemate, Connecticut has passed comprehensive AI regulations requiring businesses to disclose their use of technology in hiring and other operations, with the compliance deadlines arriving on October 1st. So in spite of the Trump administration's banting that they will derail all state regulations, Connecticut has stepped in with AI laws around employment, around discrimination, generative AI, innovation on AI, workforce academies to provide training and support, and then enforcement. Next up, from the New York Times, Anthropic has announced that it will have an initial public offering, or an IPO, joining what could be a once-in-a-generation money-making moment on Wall Street. With its IPO filing, and Anthropic is expected to be among 3 high-profile companies preparing to go public this year, along with the rocket company SpaceX, OpenAI, and which started the AI boom, of course, with ChatGPT. They could be the biggest ever and create a tsunami of investment and employee wealth and mint the world's first trillionaire in Elon Musk. But with this, Anthropic ratchets up the competition with OpenAI for who will have the greater valuation. Next up, from the Wall Street Journal, it reports that OpenAI has been sued by Florida's Attorney General over AI harms. Florida fired a new broadside in a growing rebellion against alleged safety failings of AI chatbots, becoming the first state to file a lawsuit against OpenAI and executive Sam Altman. The lawsuit filed by the Florida AG said both OpenAI and Altman knowingly released an unsafe product and ignored warnings it could harm users. It's an 83-page complaint that says OpenAI allowed ChatGPT to aid and abet mass shooters, encouraged people to take their own lives, degraded users' critical thinking skills, and addicted minors to a tool that feigns human compassion. And our final story comes to us from the Financial Times, which reports that Anthropic has offered the EU access to Mythos. And this will be the first time the company's made the powerful cybersecurity tool available outside the US and the UK. Could be a big help for European regulators. Of course, it also could be a big boon to those who might hack those same EU regulators. Also, if you are interested specifically in AI in banking and financial services, or AI in healthcare, I have two new great podcasts for you. They're both released on Friday, and they're 5-minute news shows, and the top news stories in both of those different categories of businesses, of course, all around AI. I've taken a deep dive into AI on the Compliance Podcast Network. We now have 4 podcasts dedicated to AI, and I hope you will check out AI Today in 5 for financial services and AI Today in 5 for healthcare services, all on the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network.